Hello, friends. Today we start with one of the first published missions by the Barracuda naval drones, used by Ukrainian Marines in their battles with Ivan L. Batrachio for control of the Dnipro River Delta Islands. Here we see a drone infiltrate the rear undetected by using the fog. At the logistics base's mooring area, all boats and supplies prepared for the invaders' observation posts are being demilitarized, among the hundreds of islands on that harsh front line. A December 25 video shows a Ukrainian 112th Territorial Defense Brigade soldier shooting down a Russian kamikaze drone, Shahid, during a night protection mission, using a setup with two World War I Maxim machine guns cooled by water. The footage was recorded by a night observation camera, and it shows the soldier firing several short bursts when one of his comrades shouts at him to shoot harder, thanks to which they manage to make Ivan's Vulture explode. Ukraine employs an integrated air defense strategy for efficient system use, in this case using mobile groups armed with machine guns from way back in the day, but for which they have plenty of ammunition and that are capable of shooting down low-flying drones. As long as he handles Ivan's Vultures, it's fine. On the night of December 21st to 22nd, long-range Ukrainian drones struck the Taman oil terminal in Krasnodar Krai with kinetic sanctions. This facility is among the largest oil and gas loading complexes in the Black Sea, handling crude oil, refined products, and liquefied hydrocarbon gases. It has a storage tank park with over 1 million cubic meters of fuel capacity. The Mosquitoes imposed direct sanctions on oil loading equipment, on two liquefied hydrocarbon gas loading docks, on storage tanks and oil depots on land, a fuel oil supply pipeline, and at least two oil tankers docked. One of them was identified as the Ursus Maritimus, flying the Liberian flag, which took direct hits on the bridge and oil transfer pipelines. The Mortarite officials initially downplayed the incident, attributing the initial damage to falling debris from some drones, which the Ministry of Defense Z reported having shot down over the Black Sea that night. Some Z Mill bloggers reported the attack was carried out by non-Ukrainian actors. The impacts triggered several explosions and major fires visible from far away, both inland and along Crimea's coast. Drone footage of the raid shows direct hits on oil tankers, port infrastructure, and fuel tanks, which confirms the success of the mission. On the technological front, the defenders have begun testing a universal missile launcher system, similar to the American high-mobility artillery rocket system, aimed at improving long-range precision strike capability and reducing dependence on foreign weapons. This was confirmed by Colonel Andriy Surovlev, Deputy Chief of the Missile and Artillery Command Staff of the Ground Forces of the Armed Forces, in an interview with local media. The system was designed to launch different rockets and guided missiles. It aims to achieve self-sufficiency in producing advanced artillery systems, enabling the armed forces to maintain sustained firepower without international assistance. Local systems will greatly boost Ukrainian artillery brigades' counter-battery and precision strike capabilities. The footage shows a wheeled launcher rapidly firing 6 rockets at once. The vehicle seems to be a modular platform on a truck, much like the High Mobility Artillery Rocket System, M142 High Mobility Artillery Rocket System American, capable of accepting interchangeable modules with different types of locally developed munitions. This effort complements the French, who are also creating their own modular rocket system. When this war ends, Ukraine will be Europe's unmatched military power. Back to the battlefield in Donbass. I don't understand this video. Can someone explain to me why this invader? He thought it was a good idea to cross a completely open field near the front lines. Apparently, no one told him that doing that left him totally exposed with no way to find cover. If a Ukrainian mutant attack mosquito appeared, well, I think we can say that the lesson was learned, but I doubt he'll be able to apply this knowledge in the future. They've come back, is that right? We thought that the Z-tanks were an extinct kind, but they've reappeared on the battlefield. This Christmas video from the 28th Mechanized Brigade on the Konstantinivka front shows how its artillery units and attack drones operate. They provide an exciting afternoon of adventure to 2 Horde Tordo tanks and their infantry group. Ivan's brief offensive clearly had no chance of success. Due to heavy artillery fire and the dense swarm of drones in that area, but come on, those are just details for the orc commanders. After all, as long as at least one is left standing. You can take his picture with a flag to show the big boss in the Kremlin that his minions are advancing, justifying sacrificing as many invading platoons as needed. Russophiles, there's always a job for you in the invading horde. Meanwhile, operators of the 14th Mechanized Brigade are working behind the front, destroying a T-62 tank hidden in the forest. It was probably keeping the seat warm for the Armada, but it's being sent to the recycling depot. Then, they take out a Lancet loitering munition that was approaching the front before it could launch its attack. They also destroy the entrance to an orc nest so that they have to spend Christmas and New Year's digging to get back outside. While on patrol, the automatic reconnaissance system detects a ground supply drone attempting to infiltrate the invaders' forward positions. It's also efficiently demilitarized. Lancets are dangerous, so this one gets the attention it deserves. What do we have here? Nothing less than a frontline position where Ivan has set up an automatic grenade launcher. Well, they didn't do a very good job camouflaging the position, so now they're left without their grenade launcher. The Ukrainian Military Intelligence Service, or Security Service of Ukraine, released a video celebrating the demilitarization of at least 500 Z-Horde air defense systems over nearly 4 years of war. These include S-400, S-300 Panzer, S-1 Buck, M2, M3 batteries, Tor, OSA, Strela 10, plus radars, command posts, and other detection equipment, all of which are essential for the invader's air defense network to function. This is just a sample of the excellent work this unit does. Let's just remember how last week, the Security Service of Ukraine's Mosquitoes made several visits to Belbek Base, destroying another Panzer launcher, an S-400 battery radar, as well as a Mikoyan Gurevich 31 and 2 Su-30s belonging to Ivan the Pirate. Want more content? Subscribe to our Patreon for $1 to access uncensored coverage of the other side of the war. Now then, what other systems should Ukraine clone? Leave your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel.